Because I heard Shepard yesterday was carried off, was crying as they took him off the field. Were you crying as well? And did they take you off the field when he got hurt?
You know what, Joe? I've been doing this long enough to know that when a guy's carted off the field, a lot of times it's simply a precaution. Now, the Giants were on the far field from the facility, which meant that he was going to have to walk an awfully long way, minor injury or not. They were going to take him in on the cart. That was just a lock. So for anyone to assume and presume that this was something, anything more, would be premature and foolish. Mm-hmm. But, of course, you know, sources and the web rumors have to do that because it's all about clickbait. You guys understand that.
No, I get it.
So, as it turned out, he's got a rolled ankle, which Coach McAdoo said is a sprain, and termed it as one of those basketball type of injuries. Now, I have talked with some of my brothers in the NBA, and they have told me that basketball type of rolled ankles usually means that if the guy had to play like in a very important game, he probably could tape it up and push it in a couple of days if he really had to. But the longer you rest it, the stronger it becomes, the more you can rehab it. So I would expect that we probably wouldn't see Sterling Shepard for the rest of the week based on that, and maybe not even next week. But it doesn't sound like at this point, as long as he responds to treatment, it doesn't sound like the Giants are in a panic situation, and they don't have to be putting in any phone calls like some of the fans want to see Anquan Bolden here.
I haven't seen that one.
The reason why, and I dealt with it with a few people who work here, we're panicking. We miss Victor Cruz. Had they let him go, he'd be perfect to replace Sterling Shepard. I think the reason the panic occurred was because of the report that he was crying. It wasn't just the carted off part, because you're right about that. Yep. I think it was when you see or hear about an athlete in that kind of pain, like, is he crying because he knows something really, really bad happened? So I think that, Paul, is what contributed to the scare yesterday from fans.
Evan, let me clarify something.
Go ahead.
When he was carted off from the field, it was on the far side of the field, about a football field and a half from where the media was standing. For any media member to say that they could see him crying meant they had better vision than Superman.
So that report, we can't even confirm that he was actually crying. That may not have been the case.
That is correct.